One time I crackhead, I come out, we had a block called Cranwell Court on Grand Park. I come out of the block here, and the guy asked for like 7 light and 14 dark. I'm thinking, yeah, big sell. So I'm very confident. I hand him the bits. He puts his shit into his mouth, brings out a big knife to rob me. My reaction straight away is to bounce. I banged him, all the bits come out of his mouth, but I'm shimmying back and forth. He's swinging the knife, I'm shimmying back and forth. I'm pretending I've got something, pretending I'm throwing my kicks and bare things. Then the strings comes out, and then he was surrounding him. He runs off and pick up the bits. I was like, what? This has been in his mouth. Do we really want it? I said, we'll sell it. We'll just sell it. Right. Are you ready for that? Are you ready? Because these crackers will stab you. Listen, I've got an uncle. He's great with a knife. I don't get along with him. And he's a big nitty. Put it this way, the youngest call him now, a pedal knife on a pedal bike or something like that. Because he's always on a pedal bike, he's always got a big knife. He loves it. He used to rob all the shotters back in the day. Never robbed me. He used to rob all the shotters back in the day. But then he come out of jail for a manslaughter or something like that. And he started robbing shotters under my name. Dickhead. Yeah, you know, my nephew and all that. Dickhead guy. But yeah, listen, if you're not built for that, if you're not ready for all of that, you better avoid it, because it gets wicked out here. Well, listen, the deterioration from certain crackheads. I had one that used to work for BBC, banging crackhead. He used to work for BBC, he used to get us free barefoot. He's dead now as well, R.I.P. Jake. But listen, bang it. He was the man, pots and pans. Honestly, God, he was the man. But it's just an embarrassment. Obviously, I done all this, all my mum's friends knew I was doing this, because if you know, that's what I'm saying, when parents know, to see me driving big cars, big jewels, big cash, I was a show off. And it wasn't a social media era. So it's not like you could see on the internet and doing that, but you just see me in the area, running around, throwing money around, like, you know, it's there. So it's kind of embarrassing. Then you embarrass your mum. To this day, my mum shows me off now because I've transitioned. Not many transition. It's difficult to transition. And I did have a hard time transitioning. Very hard time. I never relapsed, but I had a hard time transitioning. See, most people, there's not many drug dealers that don't smoke weed or drink alcohol because it comes with the territory. But all that does is mess up your mind frame. In my opinion, again, I've never done it, but in my opinion, it deters you, it distracts you, and it's not ideal. For the sake of the courts, I haven't killed no crackhead. No. I may have participated to their demise in terms of deterioration, but I haven't directly killed no crackhead. It is supply and demand. Anything in life, too much of anything could kill you. Too much alcohol can die. A little bit of alcohol, wrong bit, alcohol poison. Too much cigarettes, get lung cancer, die. There's a consequence for everything you do. So no one forces crackers to buy this stuff. No one does. But when they do, you have a sense. You're selling someone something knowing that they could die, they could overdose, they could do this, they could do that. Do you have the capacity to live with yourself knowing that you've just done this? Now this person's got no earlobes or something like that. Or they're growing like, it's mad. Like, again, my upbringing was different to most. So, like, for example, I remember when I was 11 years old, I went into my nan's house. Was I 11? Yeah, 11 years old, something like that. Went into my nan's house, and my uncle was there on the couch. He had a Gucci belt around his leg, injecting in his groin with his girlfriend watching. So I remember that. But so to me, when I was growing up, this is off the norm. I lived on the front line above the shops, and I used to see it happen all the time. Like the old school drug dealers used to give me big pieces, and I thought it was the norm. So if you're not accustomed to this type of filth, let's call it filth, then you're gonna be in for your mental is gonna be mad. Your mental is gonna be crazy. You're gonna be haunted. I don't be haunted much. I sleep like a baby, but it's because I was built built like that. I was raised like that. I think, you know, is the other day, it was my birthday, and my mother put, I don't say this enough, and I haven't said it a lot in your life, but I love you. My mum didn't have time to love me like that because I was born into debt. She had 3 jobs. She didn't have time for that. So there's no time for me to be soft. There's none of that. It's only time for me to go hard because my mum's going hard. So I know about going hard. That's the main thing. So my mind was kind of different, built different. A lot of people they're out there distributing whatever they're distributing and then seeing the glitz and glamour of it. The other side of it, you're killing people and you're also killing a bit of yourself. If you live with it, get with it. It's cool. I can't tell people not to do something, but as long as you realize there's consequences to doing it, that's it. There's consequences to do it. And if you don't have a long-term plan and you just want to do it for quick money, go get a warehouse job. That's quick money. Go get a warehouse. This warehouse job's pay you £13 an hour. That's half decent. Go get a warehouse job. Go work at McD's. You get free food. All right. So, jail taught me a few things. Jail taught me how to budget because you don't get to spend a lot of money. So if you got a lot of money, it don't really make a difference. It taught me how to budget. It taught me how to live with myself and be alone. It also taught me that even when you're outside, you're going to be alone. There's no one that's going to do it for you. It taught me how the system worked a bit more. Like, for example, a lot of people go jail, yeah, and come out with no qualifications. I went jail and come out of a list full, a bucket full. It's because of my mindset. People go jail and just want to enjoy and crack joke and to kill the time, no problem. That's your prerogative. I went jail, done an OU, become a professional cook, qualified barista, learned how to cut hair. I've done a substantial amount of things. So I learned how to work the system to the best of my ability. I learned how to ask questions more. I learned a lot about myself. Before I went to jail, I was a lot hype. I come out grown. So I experienced a lot of growth within jail. What I did learn about in jail, when people do all this, obviously before you go to jail, people get raped. No one get raped in jail, bro. What you learn? Listen to what I'm telling you. This is cool. LGBTQ is all above board now. But let me tell you something. In jail, if you're gay, you get cussed. There's no man coming to rape you. I think that I heard rumours, but I've been in 11 jails. I haven't seen it once. I also learned that the people that get into fight have beef outside and it goes into jail. Or people that get into fights make money in jail. And like anything, people want your money. People want to rob you. If you sell weed, you sell burn, you sell spice, all them mad stuff there, people want to take it from you. So your attention is warranted because you're doing something. Not one fight. And all the stuff I was done, nothing. Even when, so for example, I was in jail only, and there's a youth in there. And while I've been in jail, the man from my ends have been troubling the youth, and they've been going back and forth. But the youth knows me. And you come up to me and said, yo, my right-hand man is this person. And I said, oh, how's he doing, man? I said, yeah, man. And man on your ends tried to move to me on all them things. And I'm saying, I don't know nothing about that. And I say man from my ends, he is a man from my ends because he lives around the corner from my estate. Because I'm a hustler, I'm a businessman. You are from my ends if you're in a vicinity, at least a 5-mile radius, we're from the same ends because I want to distribute. I want to do business. Like even now when I'm doing community days, I want you lot to come, bring your kids. I haven't got a problem I haven't got beef with you because you live on a different estate. No, that's not my thing. I think that's mediocre. I think that's not diplomacy. That's why a lot of men that are beefing other men from other ends are broke.
I used to roll up with machines on them. Lionel Richie used to lean on them. But I'm changed now.